I needed storage in my van, so I built it. In part one, I got the shell of the cabinets designed and assembled and was ready to make some door faces. This is so extra and unnecessary, but I happen to have a piece of plywood long enough to cut all 4 of my cabinet doors from the same strip so the grains aesthetically flow from cabinet to cabinet. To make them look a little more professional, I'm cutting 3-inch wide strips of thin plywood to make a shaker style face frame. Once I had all the pieces cut and set in place, I used some wood glue to permanently secure them down. Then I filled the seams with wood filler and gave them a good sand. After that, I ironed on wood edging tape to make the cut edges really pretty and smooth. I feel like this really ties them together and makes them look completely finished. Then I got to take a break and pick out a fabric to use as the backing on my cabinets. I also got a paint color to match My plan for now is to just paint the furring strips since that's what the fabric will be stapled to, but I might paint the walls or the whole inside of the cabinets later on, who knows. What I do know is I'm excited to incorporate more green into this van build. Once that was dry, I covered the back of my cabinets with my fabric and used a staple gun to secure it down. This was so easy to do and it turned out exactly how I was picturing it. Then I was ready to get my cabinet faces installed. I use soft close inset hinges and they are the best. And the last piece of these door faces is to get the handles screwed on. I went with gold to match the rest of my van's hardware. This is a 90-inch long cabinet, so it was packing some weight. Mom helped me load it in and hold it in place while I used some heavy duty cabinet screws to get it mounted. It was honestly a pain, I'm not gonna lie, and I did have to add some additional framing inside the cabinet after the fact. But once it was nice and secure, I added some gas struts so the cabinet doors hold themselves up. But this is pretty much the final look.